Welcome to EPG Pathshala. Today we are going to discuss about digital library initiatives in India. This module is divided in two parts. The first part will cover the problems encountered for digital library in India and the major digital library initiatives in India. The second part of the module will elaborate on initiatives taken towards library consortia, open courseware, metadata harvesting services, etc. Information is considered as the fulcrum for power and prosperity. It is very essential for economic and social development of the society. The revolution in information and communication technology has started delivering information in digital format with greater speed and economy, which triggered the development of digital library. The open source software movements added newer avenues for greater expansion of digital libraries worldwide. The popularity of the word digital library can be traced to the digital library initiatives that was started in 1994 as a joint initiative of National Science Foundation, Department of Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, and National Aeronautics and Space Administration. The landmark initiatives that lead the path toward digital library movement are Mercury projects at CMU, core projects at Cornell University, and the Tulip projects and Envision at Cornell Institute of Digital Collection, Open Book project at Yale University, Network Digital Library of Thesis and Dissertation, that is NDLTD, National Science, Mathematics, Engineering and Technology Education Digital Library, that is NSDL. Digital library development in India. Digital library development in India is taken up for preserving art, culture and heritage of India in mid-1990s. Indian state and non-state agency in collaboration with Carnegie Mellon University Universal Digital Library Project of US NSF have taken significant initiatives in digitization and preservation of vast pool of knowledge. Besides, individual institutions and universities are participating in global digital library movement such as Network Digital Library of Thesis and Dissertations. Moreover, Librarian Information Center of Higher Education and Research Institutes have taken up tasks for setting up institutional repositories. Several organizations, including research institutes and academic institutes, are making their existing journals available in open access. InflibNet Center has taken various open access initiatives such as Shodhganga, Shodhgangotri, Institutional Repository at InflibNet, Indicate, that is Union Catalog of various library resources, Open Journal Academic System, Open Journal Access System, Vidwan, that is Expert Database, and Info Portal, etc. The digitization initiatives in India are encountered with the problems such as lack of clear-cut policy at national level with main focus on sustainability, outdated software and hardware, and difficulty in upgrading the same, non-availability of cost-effective new technological advancement, lack of multiple Indian language OCR facilities, non-standard technical activities, data description and transmission characteristics, non-availability of well-trained skilled personnel, lack of management support, lack of proper preservation policy, no intellectual property rights policy for content development of digital information, rigidity in publishers' policy and data formats, implementation of access right, selection of security content, efficient internet bandwidth, financial support. Three factors that need to be considered more seriously to ensure planned digital resource development programs and digital libraries in the country are national policy for digitization, sustainability issues, and digital divide. Now let's take a view on digital library of e-books. Digital Library of India. Now let's take a view on Digital Library of Books. Digital Library of India. Digital Library of India is part of Universal Digital Library project of USNSF and Million Book Project envisaged by Carnegie Mellon University, USA. The project is supported by Ministry of Communication and Information Technology, Government of India, and coordinated by Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. It digitizes and preserves all significant library, artistic, and scientific works in its 3 regional mega scanning centers and 21 scanning centers and makes it freely available to world for education and research. At present, Digital Library of India hosts more than 480,000 books containing about 168 million pages. The books came from about 48 different languages and various subjects. Vigyan Prasar Digital Library. Vigyan Prasar is an autonomous organization under Department of Science, Technology, Government of India. It maintains an open access digital library to spread scientific knowledge where the digital collection contains digitized full text version of all significant scientific works that are being published by Vigyan Prasar. 80 books in English, 49 books in Hindi, 17 books in other languages and audio-video scientific content in CD-ROM are available in digital library. NCERT Online Textbooks. National Council of Education, Research and Training, that is NCERT, has initiated a national portal where school textbooks based on National Curriculum Framework 2005 are freely available on internet for students and teachers. This portal provides easy access to textbooks of all subjects published by NCERT for Class 1 to Class 12 in Hindi, English and Urdu. The entire book or individual chapters can be downloaded as per the terms of use as mentioned in copyright notice. Now let's take Digital Library of Manuscripts. Kala Sampada, the digital library resources for Indian cultural heritage. The Indira Gandhi National Center for Arts, in collaboration with the Ministry of Communication and Information Technology, initiated a digital library on indigenous cultural heritage named Kala Sampada for the development of databank of cultural heritage. It provides online access to digital images of cultural heritage resources such as manuscripts, rare photographs, rare books, rare painting, sculptures, handicrafts, monuments, artifacts, festivals, as well as variety of textual, graphical, audiovisual and multimedia resources. Kala Sampada facilitates scholars access to materials including 272,000 manuscripts, 1 lakh slides, thousands of rare books, 4,000 rare photographs, 400 hours of audio and video along with research publications, 50 tutorials produced by Indira Gandhi National Center for the Arts. National Databank on Indian Art and Culture. National Databank on Indian Art and Culture is second phase of digitization project of Indira Gandhi National Center for the Arts. It provides access to digitized images and audiovisual provided by Archaeological Survey of India and state archaeological departments. The project is pilot project and aim to cover over 1 lakh visual, 1,000 hours of audio and video, 25,000 rare books on arts, culture and walk through some of the archaeological monuments. National Mission for Manuscripts. The Department of Culture and Ministry of Tourism and Culture, Government of India, launched the National Mission on Manuscripts in February 2003 with an aim to locate, document, preserve and render the vast collection of manuscripts which are available in variety of themes, textures, aesthetics, scripts, languages, calligraphies, illuminations, illustrations, etc. National Mission for Manuscripts maintains a national database of manuscripts named Kriti Sampada. At present, total 20 lakhs data are available on National Mission on Manuscripts website. Mukt Bodha Digital Library and Archiving Project. Mukt Bodha Digital Library and Archiving Project is initiated by Mukt Bodha Indiological Research Institute in July 2003 to preserve scriptural text related to the tantric and agamic traditions as well as India's oral tradition of Vedic chanting and ritual and philosophical knowledge associated with it. It has preserved paper transcripts of Shiva Siddhanta from the French Institute of Pondicherry, including 210,000 digitized pages in over 2,000 text Vedic manuscripts of Gokarna, 24 volumes of Shiva Siddhanta Paripalna Sanghat Devakottai in South Indian scripts, 75 volumes text of the Kashmir Shaivism. Now let's take a view of Digital Library of Electronic Thesis and Dissertation. Shodh Ganga. Shodh Ganga is implemented by InflibNet Center. It is a digital repository set up for submission of electronic version of theses and dissertations by research scholars in universities in India and make them available in open access to the worldwide academic community. InflibNet Center also maintains a repository of approved synopses submitted by research scholars to the universities for registering themselves for the PhD program called Shodh Gangotri, with an aim to measure trends and directions of research being conducted in Indian universities and to avoid duplication of research. Shodh Ganga provides access to more than 14,500 electronic theses and dissertations from 161 universities. Shodh Gangotri provides access to more than 1,712 synopses submitted by research scholars from various universities. Vidya-nidhi Digital Library. Vidya-nidhi is portal of doctoral research in India. The Vidya-nidhi Digital Library has two layers, a metadata database and full text of thesis. More than 5,000 of full text and 50,000 of bibliographic record of thesis submitted to universities in India were hosted in Vidya-nidhi. The Vidya-nidhi website was not functional from March 2014 onwards. Institutional repositories. There are 99 institutional and subject-wise repositories in India in Registry of Open Access Repositories, that is ROAR. Institutional repositories initiated in India can be viewed at roar.eprints.org. Digital Library of Journals, initiatives by scientific society and publishers. Indian Academy of Science. The Indian Academy of Science is a scientific academy funded by Government of India. It provides online access to 11 peer-reviewed journals with all back files and other publications including reports, newsletters, patrika, yearbook, and annual report, etc., published by Indian Academy of Sciences. Indian National Science Academy. The Indian National Science Academy, INSA, was established in 1935. It provides access to 7 journals with back volumes. NISCARE Research Journals. NISCARE has developed online periodical repository to preserve its 17 research journals, working papers, preprints, technical reports, conference papers, and datasets in various digital formats. All publications can be accessed full text in PDF format through NOPT platform. INDMED, National Informatics Center, and Indian Council of Medical Research had collaborated to set up Indian MedLab Center to provide information support and services to medical research community. The center produced Made in at NIC that provides open access to full-text articles of 108 Indian biomedical journals. Open Journal Access System at InflibNet. Open Journal Access System at InflibNet Center provides full-text access to 14 journals published by universities and higher education institutes. IndianJournals.com. IndianJournals.com provides single-window access to multidisciplinary Indian journals published by different scholarly societies and institutes. Out of 150 journals, 11 are open access journals. This journals gateway also provides access to subscription-based content. Medno Publications. Medno Publications is a publisher of high-quality peer-reviewed scholarly open access journals in India. It publishes, maintains, and hosts 48 open access peer-reviewed scholarly journals, mainly in biomedical subject areas on behalf of learned society and associations. Kamla Raj Enterprise. Kamla Raj publishes 7 print-based peer-reviewed scholarly journals, mainly in area of social science, which are also available in electronic format on open access. Conclusion. To conclude the module, introduce digital library initiatives and programs initiated across the India such as Digital Library of Books, Digital Library of Manuscripts, Electronic Thesis and Dissertations, Institutional Repositories, Digital Library of Journals, etc. The second part of this module will elaborate on initiatives taken towards library consortia, open courseware, metadata harvesting services, etc. Thank you.